Hi guys, it's Dave from the Fitness Formula, and this is our weekly live, and this is actually a really interesting one. I want to share something with you that's really important and that enough people just don't focus on. And I'm going to use myself as an example here. I've not done this before. We've got this new machine here called a body track scanner, and I'm not going to lie, it's one of the best things you can get on the market for reading your results and tracking your progress. So gone are the days where we just stand on a set of scales and weigh ourselves once or twice a day. We know that's not the way forward anymore. We should be looking at more important things like body fat, muscle. Some will track BMI, water levels, and things like that. This machine does everything, including our visceral fat, organ health, loads of things in more detail, metabolic age. But one of the most important things here is I want to show you guys that it is not about weight. And I'm going to show you why. So I don't know if you can see it, that graph there. So I did this myself 2 weeks ago, just because we'd only just got the machine. And I weighed, I think, what was I, about 74 kilos, which is about 11.5 stone. I've just gone on there today, 2 weeks later, and I've actually lost 2 kilos. So that's about 4 pounds. Woo, go me. Quarter of a stone lighter. The reason I'm lighter, by the way, is because I'm carrying 2 injuries at the moment. One to the back of the knee and one to my right bicep. Both self-inflicted. One was football, one was boxing. So I can't do my usual routine. My usual routine would be 5 days a week weight training for an hour each on a different muscle group. The reason I keep touching this is it logs me out otherwise. So usually I do 5 days a week weight training. I'll do 20 minutes of cardiovascular exercise after that on a cross trainer, for example, maybe a jog if the sun's out. I do football for an hour once a week in the evenings, 5-a-side, and I do yoga once a week as well, and I stretch for 20-30 minutes a day. So quite full on, but that is my job. I've got to be Mr. Fitness. The reason I'm showing you this is because too many people care about that number, their weight. And you can see in 2 weeks, I've lost weight. Woo, go me. But I know it's not about that. I know the reason why I've personally lost weight is because I've not done my weight training 5 days a week for the last 2 weeks. So I have lost muscle. And I know that because I can go on here and see, if I get rid of that one, that my muscle, this is where I started at, has massively declined in 2 weeks, all the way down from 59.5% to 57.5%. So I've lost 2% of muscle. That's not good for me when I want to look good and be confident when I'm going to Spain next week and I'm going to be wearing my swimming shorts. So I'm unhappy right now, but I've lost 2 kilos. I've lost weight. I should be ecstatic with that. I'm even more upset because if I go back onto body fat, my body fat percentage has shot right up. Look at that. So I've gone from 17.7% up to 18.7%. So I've actually gained a percent in body fat. So I've lost muscle, I've gained fat, but I'm lighter. This is where we have to reverse it. So many people get so hung up on that one stupid number when they stand on that sad step at home that they're forgetting the more important things. I know why my body fat's gone up. I know why my muscle has come down because of the injuries. I'm not playing football, which takes care of that fat burn, that high intensity exercise. And also it is my muscle that's going down because I'm not weight training. So that's why my stats are way worse, but even though I weigh less. So it's not about weight. We need to get this in people's heads. I will spend my life doing this as a job to convince people that they should be looking at other forms of measuring their progress, their health, and their success. And it is not about your weight. Okay? Please get that in your heads. If you want to come down and use this machine, guys, please feel free. Anyone, absolutely anybody can come to our gym in Creekmore. Don't have to be a member. It's completely free to use, guys. Come and stand on there. Get a proper scan of yourself before you start judging yourselves and your results, okay? One thing, a bit of fun on this one, is metabolic age, which is how old you are internally by the amount of exercise and the healthy lifestyle you lead, alcohol, smoking, takeaways, you name it. Where I've not been able to do my regular exercise, my metabolic age, which is how old my body is. By the way, I'm 33 years old in real life. The other time I did this 2 weeks ago, I was 27 years old on there, 6 years younger. Today, by 2 weeks of changing my routine, I've gained 3 years. I'm 30. That's in 2 weeks of not doing my usual routine. That's how quickly it can go one way. But think about it the other way. How quickly could you improve your metabolic age and your health? 2 weeks on a healthier diet, drinking more water, getting more steps in, being healthier in general, doing more exercise, eating healthier foods, more fruit, more veg, more white meat, more fish, less processed food, less red meat, less caffeine. Make some changes to your diet. You'll see those stats improving in 2 weeks, I promise you. Coming down and use it, guys. See you soon.